Here to camp out. Oh yeah. Bigfoot thinks that water looks good for a pumpkin and chartreuse drake with a crawl. So right now is bluegill spawn, and they are everywhere, dude. These bluegills are absolutely everything. So I do red crawls in April and May because of the spawn, the bass spawn. But now that it is bluegill spawn, I'm trying to stay with the bluegill color just because it matches with what's going on around here right now. Like you won't find a single crawfish out here during this time of the year. Those crawfish won't start coming back until right around February and March. And then once they come into the water in April, that you could catch them everywhere. Bearded Bear custom hides. Ooh, I gotta check you out, my friend. I love me some custom bear hides, buddy. That sounds like a welcome in, buddy. Thank you for the follow. I'm gonna definitely be checking out your channel, brother. I like bear hide. That is the one animal I have not had the pleasure of being around in my lifetime in a nature standing. Gavin, I've got a question. Absolutely. I'm back. Welcome back, my friend. What's going on, Gavin? What can I do for you, buddy? Bass chicken bog? I set up my account so I can get paid on here, but I'm still not sure how it works. And I love you too, brother. Um, well, so it's posed. Hold on, I'll come back to that. Is a kayak a good investment? I've been fishing for a few years and I'm looking at one for 250. So yes, it's a very good investment. I'll be honest with you. Bass Chicken, thank you so much for the follow. I'll be honest with you, brother. Kayak, if you're planning on putting a kayak into a fast moving body of water like a river or stream, then you are one. I passed the vibe. Thank you, sir. Then you are 100% going to need a kayak that's going to be able to have a trolling motor on it. If not, you're going to fight. You're going to struggle. You're going to have to. Jonas, not yet, my friend. Welcome on in. You are going to have to. Gumby, thank you so much. You are going to have to learn tides and stuff like that to be able to understand when you need to put your kayak in and use the returning tide to come back. Keely Lee 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 Goblin, welcome in. Thank you. Hi, how's it going there? Jay, thank you for the follow. If you're going to put a kayak into, let's say, a pond or a lake, then yes, you're going to have an amazing time. $250 for a kayak is really good, unless it's an inflatable. If you're going to be fishing, I would not suggest an inflatable kayak. Just for standard reasons there. You want a kayak that's going to be, first of all, it needs to be sturdy. Second, it needs to be protected. So just because you can't see trees, sticks, stumps, rocks under the water surface, you don't want to accidentally bump into something and be stuck sinking and trying to catch and collect all your gear. Um, you can probably get an Ascend for 250 bucks. That's a really good product, and you would have lots of fun with it. So, and getting back to Bigfoot there, Bigfoot, from what I understand with the monetization, I think you get I'd say like 10 cents per thousand views. All right. So it's not like a very big thing. I mainly fish lakes, and when I do fish rivers, I walk them. It's my buddy's old one. So yeah, more or less, you got to know your waters. Absolutely. I would say this, buddy. If you could get it for 250 bucks, then I would definitely buy it. It's definitely something good to start. You sound like you might be kind of young. If you're in your 20s, early 30s, it's a great investment to start. And then once you get yourself going, upgrade to a pond prowler, a little bit more movement, a little bit more accessibility, and then work yourself into a John boat or a very small. I always suggest, unless you have the money, if you have, let's just say, 50, $55,000 that you could throw around, then I would go with a very nice Ranger or a Nitro. Jennifer, oh, sorry, let me see what that says. What state is this? Just finished Pickwick last night before dark. Jennifer, I am in Georgia. Now, with me being somebody who works at Bass Pro, I would start off with a bass tracker, like one of the cheap $20,000 bass trackers. Here Jordan goes selling boats. You know what's funny is Tracker did, their manager at Tracker asked me yesterday if I wanted to switch over from Boss to Tracker. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it because all I got to do is sit by the desk and walk around pontoons, John boats, bass boats all day long. I'm almost excited to say yes, but it's not. Oh yeah, it's not that the Whopper Plopper had him going dangerous last night. Oh yeah, I got one on right now, but it's so hot here. It went from 80 degrees to 87 in like 30 minutes, so it's hot. So I'm going a little bit more low to start. Plus, we're having a very high spawn level for bluegill right now. That's why I'm using a bluegill color. What's the wife think of you switching over? I'm about to be 61 coming up and got some money to put aside from work and all. Um, Gavin, I'll be honest with you, buddy. I'm up there in age as well. Not that old. I'm 47. I'm at that point now where due to body and wear and tear, it's tough for me to kayak paddle. So the next kayak that I get's got to have some kind of traversable motor. No, oh, you're sick. Okay, well we won't say that out loud, my friend. You're good. So you're young, dude. So you paddling will be fine. What kayak is sturdy to stand on comfortably for 250 to 300? So Ascend makes a couple of really good. Bigfoot, DM me so I can respond back to your monetization question when I get done, and I'll give you a little info of what I've learned. Um, Preferably with spot lock, 100%, dude. Um, so Ascend makes a really good 10-foot stand up. Prodigy makes a really good stand up for like 310. I'm trying to think of another one. Pathfinder. I can't stand it. Okay, sounds good, my friend. Absolutely. You had an old kayak with a motor, so you can you could probably get a replacement. Uh, I'll be honest with you, man. You probably don't want anything less than a 65-pound thrust. I mean, 65-pound thrust is probably going to send your kayak to about 10 to 12 miles an hour, which will really make it feel fun. Rather get my buddy's old paddle kayak. So if he's got a paddle kayak, that's even better, dude. That's even better. If you could just use your feet and use your hands to turn around, that's actually not the worst idea, dude, at all. Guys, 37,000 likes. Thank you. Oh yeah, dude. right before I got this kayak, one of my other buddies let me use their kayak that had a super 75-pound thrust trolling motor, and it was going 16 miles an hour. And I was like, dude, this is this is way too fast. This is way too fast for this thing. And what's even worse about that is whenever you decide to like turn. Oh, what kayak do I have? I have the Ascend FS10, but I work at Bass Pro, so I got mine for half off. So I got mine for 200 bucks. This is normally a 400 to 450 kayak. So I got mine for pretty cheap because it's an Ascend product, which is a Bass Pro sister company. Sorry, I just saw a big fish jump right here, so we're gonna try to see if we can piggyback real quick. And then I'm gonna go back to some top water. Not gonna be able to stay out here too late, guys. I do have work today. Are we just Bass Pro? We were just in Bass Pro Memphis. That is such a beautiful store. That's the Pyramid store. Paul, good morning, buddy. Ike Daddy, thank you for the follow. I work in the one in Savannah, so I know all about the Memphis store. That's one of the best looking ones there. Oh yeah, it's beautiful. That store is freaking amazing. All right, we're gonna put this Chapo in real quick. This is the old Screaming Chapo. This is a cross in between a claptail and a Chapo. I got a buddy that might give me a buddy discount on a tandem kayak, but I don't know, it would be good. Tandems aren't bad. Tandems aren't bad solo. I subbed. Jennifer, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate that. Thank you. YouTube is slowly growing, guys. We're about at 6,200 on YouTube. Memphis is the Pyramid. Yep. It is a beautiful store. God, is it a beautiful store. Walmart has one that is half off. My mom's looking at the 250 500, and it's a two-seater. Tandem, the only thing that I don't like about a tandem is if the second seat is not removable. So tandem, if I can get it for 100 bucks. If you can get it for 100 bucks, that's a really good deal. On the Old Town Sportsman Autopilot 120 sit on top kayak with a. That one is that one 20? No. That one's 1800, right? Right at 1800. $5K? Wow. Never been, but I've seen hundreds of videos. But I don't know about Walmart kayak. I don't know if anyone who buys them from there, so I'm iffy. I've seen a few guys use Walmart kayaks, man, and they've built onto them to make them what they want. So I can't knock Walmart's quality of kayaks. But most of their kayaks aren't fishing kayaks. What about the Bass Pro in Kodiak, Tennessee? I have not heard of that one. Is that another one of the beautiful stores? So Johnny has 155 stores throughout the country, and Savannah was the number 23. So Savannah store has been here since 97, I believe. Matter of fact, I think we're getting ready to come up on our 30th anniversary. I think, if I'm not mistaken, call Bass Pro in Gainesville, Florida and get me a discount. If you're in Gainesville, Florida, that means you're a Gators fan, aren't you, my friend? The Zodiac is Gatlinburg. Oh yeah. Viral clips. Are you a Gators fan? No, if I get the discount. Look, I got no harm in Gators fans, buddy. And you know I'm from Georgia, so you know who I'm a fan of, bud. You know who I'm a fan of. I don't fight anybody. He's a Dogs fan today. I know better. Florida fans will never be Dog fans. Not unless it's parents. Like I've met Florida parents who have a kid going to Florida and a kid going to Georgia. So I'll be honest with you with the discounts, man. Bass Pro is extremely visual with the discounts. And matter of fact, we just had two employees were just fired on Sunday and Thursday for allowing one of their family members in another state to use their discount. We do have a family loyalty program, and I guess both employees did not realize that we have a loyalty program for friends and well, for family. But they actually gave them their discount number, and it was 24 hours later when they were fired. So Bass Pro is pretty quick about that. I'm not gonna lie, before Kayak thoughts. I'll be honest with you, paddleboard, you are gonna have a tough time if you're planning on fishing. Paddleboard, any kind of wave, any kind of misstep, and you're going to 100% lose every piece of equipment you have on your paddle. So I wouldn't suggest uh, a paddle board for fishing. Matter of fact, I can almost guarantee we could find. I bet you there is a video somewhere on the tube of somebody using a paddleboard to fish and probably losing a lot of their equipment. Like me, I wouldn't be able to do it. I'll run a store here if he'll open it. There's quite a few Bass Pros in Colorado. Matter of fact, the GM from my store was the former GM in Colorado, and he moved here about a year ago. Well, a little over a year, because he was here probably a couple months before I got here. Damn, it's hard to believe. I've been here 17 months. I didn't even realize that I'd been here 17 months. So he's probably been here close to 2 years. But he's from Boulder, so I guess there must have been a store either in Boulder or Denver. I want to say there's one in Denver. I saw a guy buy an oversized paddleboard and put an outboard on it. It was amazing. That guy's living dangerous. That guy is living dangerously. He's got some huevos. Denver for sure. I think that's where he came from because he's a huge Broncos fan. I'm not gonna lie. When Denver lost that game, I think it was playoffs. I joked at him for a while, even though I'm a Falcons fan and we just don't make playoffs. It's hard to be an Atlanta Falcons fan sometimes. 28-3, huh? We'll never live down 28-3. Never, ever. I don't know where this other guy. What's your favorite spots to fish? Rivers, lakes, ponds, or something else? I am a lakes and ponds kind of guy, just because it's easier to circumnavigate. It's easier to use like some kind of geological surveys to be able to see what I'm doing. Rivers, rivers change daily, so it's hard to come out to a river and locate fish. Like if you watch a lot of these professional tournaments, you'll see these guys. They might catch a lot of fish in one spot one day, and the very next day they come to that same exact spot, and there are no fish. So it's hard. River fishermen are probably better than lakes and pond guys, just because they understand fish dynamics better than most. Like here, these fish ain't got but so far to go. You just got to lock into a pocket of them, and then you start catching. I like rivers because you never know what you'll find. That's true. That is true. Come on, baby. Yeah, give me something here. I know these guys are over here. Yes, mini rays. I haven't caught anything yet, my friend. We're just out here. To be honest with you, I'm out here to talk to you guys and keep my stream streak going for the week. Thank you for that follow, buddy. I know we're in August. We're here in a very hot part of the country. My mom caught an 8-pound bass in the river one time, and I've caught a 7-pound out of the river. That's nice, dude. That's a good sized fish. That is a good sized fish there. So getting back to what I was saying there, I know in August it's going to be rough. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It's going to be rough to catch a whole bunch of steady fish. But the moment that the weather changes and we start getting those 60, 65, 70-degree days, you'll see. September is usually my third biggest month of the fishing season to catch absolute giants. April and May, obvious reasons, most of your bass are spawning those 2 months, and it's easier to catch a lot of fish on the bottom. And then September, bluegill, shad, catfish, all of those fish tend to start spawning for their second time of the year. And these bass will go crazy for the month of September and October to gear up for the winter ahead. Now, here we don't have the craziest winter. Usually it's only January and February where we kind of take a break from bass fishing. Cindy, what's up? Hey, how you been? I ain't seen you in a while. Appreciate you joining me on the tube over there. Chriselle, my beautiful wife. Hi, baby. Ah, baby. My mom never let me near the end of. My mom never let me hear the end of that. She outfished me. Yeah, you know what, though? You got plenty of time to get it, man. I call it big fish, maybe 18 pounds. I couldn't get it, but the sad thing is it took your rod. Oh, no. You've been here the whole time, baby? It just said you just joined. That's crazy. Sydney, I am good. I'm good. Glad you were good, too. It's been a while. Yep, I decided to start doing both TikTok and YouTube streams, so and it seems to be working out pretty good. My best fishing was October through January. Really? April, May, September, October, and the first 2 weeks of November are what's the best time down here. July and June, I'd say mid maybe that third or almost last week of June, all the way to the first week of September is rough down here. It was a strange winter. That's good. I will get you on TikTok too. Cindy, it's the same exact thing except for there's an FMF at the end, so it's JSmithfishing FMF. It's because I moved from YouTube to TikTok from computer to. Oh, gotcha. I love you, baby. You are a very good wife, my love. I am super, super proud to call you my wife. Christmas Eve was banging. Oh, nice. What bait am I using? Currently, right now, I'm using a swim jig and a XPS Crawl Diggy Junior. But I'm using the bluegill color because you can see there are tons of bluegills that have spawned. Rome, the last 5 years in a row, Christmas Day. Christmas Day has been the last day of the year that I've caught like my last fish. It's been so crazy, man. 5 years in a row, Christmas was the last fish that I caught. And for the last 5 years, somewhere between March 12th to March 19th is when I start catching my first fish again the following year. Brad, how's it going, buddy? Welcome on in. Gono, hello, my friend. Good morning. Good morning. Guys, what a day. View discovery. Man, we're already at 6,400 views, 16 new followers, 14 new gifters. My Lord, I love you guys. My Lord, I love you guys. Brad, thank you so much for that heart me. You only use worms, we can't afford anything else. I feel that, my friend. You're young, though, buddy. You're young. You will have plenty enough time in your life to work. I promise. Brad, thank you so much for that 100. I appreciate that, dude. Thank you. You're a beautiful, beautiful man. Right, I'm going to get a little closer. Well, thank you for those 50 Go Populars as well, bud. Man, I love you. Man, I love you. Well, thank you for that other 100. Good God, son. I appreciate that. Brad has moved up into member level 16. Oh man, he's getting up there to the 20s. He's getting up there to the 20s. Well, thank you for that spark cake as well. You guys are beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful people. Your wife, me, and Jeff are all tied at 21. I'm gonna have to give my wife 500 bucks. That way she can give me one of the planes. That'll put her way up there. Rome, thank you for the greeting heart. Hook, thank you for that. What's up, buddy? Hey, I talked to my buddy about the scam thing. And he said, unfortunately, with most of these scams here, the way that guy can turn around is say that uh, you. God, I have to get his message. Damn, I'm gonna have to look through his message. But it was something on the terms of if he was to show it, it seems like you bought a product and you never got the product. So it's not a scam, but it is a service not met. So he said if you contact your local police and let them know that they can file a case report for you trying to buy a fishing rod, and if the guy didn't send you that fishing rod, it is a service not met. What have I caught so far? I haven't caught anything, brother. We haven't caught anything yet. Got a couple of really good bites. But I would file a report with your local police department and then go from there. Yeah, no problem, buddy. I gotta tell you, it's a rough situation, man. It's a rough situation. Can't give anybody any kind of money on social media. That's the messed up part is they could just instantly change and be like, well, I provided him a service of my knowledge. There was a guy not too long ago who lost his channel due to that. Cindy, there you are. Chriselle, you remember this lady, Cindy, right here? That used to be on the YouTube all the time. Good morning there, Mr. Ryan. 205 more subs, and we're at 8K. Oh, guys, there is a really good chance. There is a really good chance that I might get this by Monday, huh? Ja. I love you. Ja. Oh my God, somebody just sent somebody 15 paper planes, flying planes. What in the world? Oh my God, I saw a power bait on a bridge. I grabbed it. Your mom didn't let you use it. Hey, you know what, buddy? Enjoy the time that you have with your mom right now, my friend. Enjoy the time you have. Well, thank you for the heartbeat and thank you for that smoothie. I could definitely use that this morning. Could definitely use that smoothie. Come on, baby. I know you're here. She's here, Cindy. She's probably down looking at her phone right now, building her AI empire. Miss Lauren, good morning. Welcome in. Well, thank you for that, Heartme. I appreciate that. Oh, something hit this football jig right here. All right, let's see what time is it. It is 8. Thank you for the Go Popular. Ooh, Cotton, you better be careful calling my wife ma'am. She is from New York, and those northers do not like when you call them ma'am. Hope you have a great day out there. Oh, yes. I say yes, sir, no, sir, no, ma'am, yes, ma'am, all the time. And she's like, ma'am, don't call me ma'am. Rust Belt Reels. Thank you for the follow, my friend. That's the southern part of me. Yep. See, look, I was about to say that. She said she doesn't get it as a term of endearment. She thinks it's something about old people, and it's definitely not, baby. Rome, thank you for all that, my friend. Guys, thank y'all so much for these gifts today. Y'all are awesome. It's disrespectful. No, it's not. No, it's not. You know what's disrespectful? Being a New York Knicks fan. That's what's disrespectful. Barefoot fishing dad, what's up, buddy? I'm sure the missus love that imitation of her life. She's gonna get you when you get home. 100% didn't mean any disrespect. See, tight lines out there. Yes, sir, my friend. I appreciate it. Man, why is my phone so hot? Is my phone hot because of this thing? I might have to take this charger off. I think that's what's going on right now. Guys, I'm gonna dip y'all in the water real quick. And then I gotta wipe y'all off. Ryan, Real Outdoor, thank you so much. Oh my God, it's crazy how cool that makes that. That is just unbelievable how cool that makes that. You're killing me, Smalls, with that dip. It's working. It's working, baby. It instantly turns the phone cooler. So, oh, buddy, this bird just threw a pine cone at me. It's a southern thing. Love and respect. Absolutely. I'm afraid I would drop my phone. Yeah, I got that tongue and death grip on my phone when I dip it. I gotta back myself out of this spot here because I don't feel like getting hit by a pine cone, especially now because they're pretty closed up. Just don't have a line in while you do it. Yeah, it's crazy how cool the phone went. So, I mean, I guess cool water on a hot phone works. Works. Have you ever had a guardian for your live? I don't know what that means. What do you mean, a guardian for my live? Have you ever had a guardian for your live? I guess my wife would be my guardian. I have mods. Is that what you mean? Somebody can be a guardian for $50? That's crazy. He's got me. No, I've never had a guardian. Man, the dreams of having a guardian, if that's the case, man, that'd be awesome. That's pretty cool, though. Yeah, I'm still learning a lot. I've been doing this for 5 months, and I'm still learning a lot about all the extra stuff with TikTok. I know that I'm over here thinking it was some special gift thing. Yeah, me too. I didn't know what it was. I was maybe somebody who's gonna like sit on my shoulder while I fish. I'm okay with that. If you wanna come to Savannah and sit on my shoulders while I fish, hey, I'm okay with that, bud. If you wanna protect me from fallen pine cones, the job is yours, good sir. It's last for the week, and they can shield you from dropping league ranks. You sound just like Steve. Oh my God. I don't know if I should take that as a compliment or a disappointment. It lasts for a week, and they can shield you from dropping in league. Um, I've had league shields before. I think I got one currently. You love him? I like Steve-O. He's not bad. Crazy in the head, but not bad. I appreciate the compliment. I've got a lot more hair than Steve. And Steve is probably a couple years older than me, but his hair is full of gray, and I don't have any gray yet. Miss Lori Sheridan, thank you for the share there. And knock on wood, I don't have any gray yet. But I also have something that none of my uh-oh, power share. I mean, he done crazy things, so it might be faster for him. That is true. And he's probably done a lot more hard time drugs. Like Rick James said, that cocaine is a hell of a drug. Cotton King, thank you for the power share, my friend. Appreciate that. Yo, I don't know who this young lady is who keeps getting all these flying planes, but that's got to be her 30th 30th plane. So what have I caught? I haven't caught anything just yet, man. I'm not sure if I'm going to catch anything right now. I'm just out here enjoying the scenery with you guys. Barry, thank you so much for the follow. If you click to see viewers rankings, Guardio info is there. If you click to see viewer rankings, I will have to go through and look. I don't even know where the viewer rankings are. Will it show if I hit this? Viewer rankings. Moderate. Oh yeah, I don't have. Oh, Guardian. Invite viewers to be your guardian. Viewers can race to be your exclusive guardian. Learn. This isn't going to take me out, I don't think. Let's see. Guardian, the one and only protector. So, guys, give me a second. Oh, it's a beautiful white buck. Secure creators exclusive guardian spots for a week. Rank boost. Rank anchor. Preview only. So, how do I. Let's see. How do I invite somebody to be a guardian? Encourage viewers to be a guardian. So how do I do that? I don't know how to make anybody a guardian. I'm going to leave now. Bye. Absolutely. Thank you for coming in, John Terrell. Tay Tay, good morning. Oh, it is beautiful right now. It is absolutely wonderful out here. Brad, that feature is turned on, I guess. I just saw it, man. You get to become a big, uh, like a white buck, kind of like the Elf King in The Hobbit. That's pretty cool, though. If anybody wants to be a guardian, by all means, you guys can. But I I will never expect anybody to pay that much to be one. But if you guys want to, man, by all means. Guys, we're not that far. We need gator sticker. You know what? I will do that. I will do that. Let's see. I'm 11 to 7 today. I'm 9 to 6 Sunday. I'm only 8 to 12 tomorrow uh, because of a doctor. Viewers have to pledge to be a guardian, and whoever pledges the most at the end of the week wins for next. That's pretty awesome, dude. Good morning, my Brazilian here. Oh, nice. Yeah, I can't stand the 11 to 7s. It basically just runs the entire day. 8 to 12 tomorrow is going to be pretty exciting. They're going to be very mad. None of my coworkers know that I'm leaving at 12, and I'm kind of even though there's a lead and a full-time in the same position that I work, I'm the go-to employee for that department when I'm there. They're not going to be happy. You get to fish some, absolutely. Probably going to be heading back here in just a moment so I can go back to the house. And I got to kiss my wife again before I go back to work. Oh, how much does TikTok make off the Guardian thing? I'm not sure. But the way that mine is set up currently, I think I get 52% of anything that's paid off. And if I can make it to one more league up or one more level up, which would be C3, it would be 54%. So is anyone else seeing server error when looking at who's in the live? I'm finally gonna get the line wet as soon as I get off work. Yes, sir. That sounds pretty sexual, my friend. You might have to reset there, Miss Gummy. Could be. It shouldn't be the distance. I guess social media, the distance wouldn't mean much. All right, I'm gonna reset my YouTube again.